Shekóli Swagwig, and welcome to Koda Soulshine's channel. It has been a long time. I have been away. Just a quick update. I feel like I really needed to work through a few things before really going forward with this channel. So I feel, in a better place. I still have things that I need to work through. But here I am. Something's telling me to just go forward with this and just go right in. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I want to explain what today's thing is about. So without further yammering, I have already pre-shuffled these cards. And if you've watched my videos in the past, you know that I do tarot as well, but I shuffle these ones on camera and we will do your reading. So before you make a choice, so what I really want you to do as you meditate on what choice you want, just think about, okay, we are post-eclipse season, and it was a wild few eclipses we had October, November of 2023. So post eclipses and the rest of 2023 into 2024, these are messages that I channeled for that period. So yeah, what messages do you need to know going forward from 2023 into 2024? So we're not going into 2024, it's just what you need to know. So like the last month and a half, right? That's all we have left. So to help you choose, unless you've already chosen one, so there's 1, 2, and 3. I got little cute animals to add to it. So pile 1 will be this bear. He's a little squishy. So there's a bear. For pile 2, we have this cute little eagle. So I'll just perch him there. And then for pile 3, we have this turtle. So here's all 3. So make sure you chose what you want to choose, and we're going to go forward with pile 1. Shekóli pile 1. So these are the ones who chose the cute bear. So I'm going to put your little guy over here so you know this is the one you chose. And these are already pre-shuffled, so I will do these afterwards. But in the meantime, let's jump into your tarot cards. So once again, this is for pile 1 who chose the bear. And we're going to see what messages you need to hear, you need to know for the rest of 2023. We're only about a month and a half away from going into 2024. So what messages do they need to hear? What messages do they need to hear? What messages do they need to hear? I don't know why, but I heard the word stop. I don't know if like your mind's racing or you're nervous or you're creating narratives. I'm not sure what's going on, but I just heard stop. So just remind yourself to slow down and just stop, okay? And it won't resonate with everyone, but I just thought I would say what I felt and what I heard. Okay, so let's look at your cards. The Hanged Man. Ooh, wow, all kinds of... Okay, this is beautiful. Look at your bears watching over you too. Anyway, wow, so as I said, stop. I think it makes a little more sense now, because the first card that popped up was the Hanged Man. So I don't know what kind of endeavor you're going on here, but I feel like you're too worried about conventional things. And like you need to start thinking in other ways. Maybe it's to bring in revenue, happiness. Like maybe you're tired of your job, your day-to-day life, and just like, is this really my life? Is this really what like I'm supposed to be doing? Is this really like how it's supposed to be for the rest of the life? And like I'm not saying there's no joy, it's just it feels like you're constantly thinking and contemplating and like just trying to live up to conventional standards. At least that's what I'm getting from this. And this one's telling you to just stop. Stop. Stop believing the norm. Stop believing in conventional ideology and just, you know, kind of make your own path and create your own happiness, create your own source of revenue, um, your own way of obtaining things in this world, like in this realm. Because it feels very like not that you're totally unfulfilled, but there's just something there that's kind of like you're like there must be another way. That's kind of what I'm getting from these. So, but I see a good outcome. I feel like you're striving for it, and I think you will get it. It's just you gotta stop being scared. See, there's that word again. Stop being scared and just go for it. So I have your other messages here. Let's see what else they had to tell you. Druid, hold the space. So I think this kind of comes back into this idea that, if you truly want this to happen, whatever it is, like it could even be good health. Like, I don't know, I just kind of heard that just now, but you really need to hold your space. Hold the space for these possibilities to happen. Like, just have faith, believe in it. Like just really sink deep into it and into yourself and what you want and find your passion. That's what I'm getting from that card. All right. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So I feel like this really falls in line with what I was saying, right? Like you just keep thinking like conventional and why is it got to be this way? And like, it's kind of like that saying I've heard where it's like, I'm too spiritual, or like I can't handle 9 to 5. um this is just not me, this is not how I can function. Like you just really believe in spirituality, magical things can happen. And like I would say, like, obviously don't put your head too in the clouds because there is a practical side to everything, which is what this shows here. But just know that there is a magical side and believe in it and just go for it. All right, and I remember this pile. So this one wanted 2 moon cards for some reason. So let's see what you got. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, and adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. Okay, so I'm thinking it's supposed to be like this because adjustments are required, as I already mentioned. The mindset you have right now, you need to believe in the magic and hold the space to be able to have these 2 things to come to fruition. So yeah, I think it's more or less about your mindset and just going for it. So that's what this is saying there. But you're getting there because you're in the 3rd quarter moon going into the full moon, which is what we want. And showing the world the real you. So yeah, I just really feel like you just want to be yourself. Like maybe even that's what this comes down to, like you just want to be who you are. You don't want to like follow rules and conventions and like this is really my life, but like you just want to at least be yourself, right? Show who you really are. Don't be scared, and just stop thinking that, it'll never happen. And here's an affirmation for you to go forward. So, my mind is brilliant, my body is healthy, my spirit is peaceful. So, that alone right there, I want you to say this to yourself. Write it down, take a screenshot, whatever. But just remind yourself that your mind is brilliant and you are healthy. See, I did bring up health, so maybe that's part of it too. And then spirit is peaceful. We talked about emotional good feelings and stuff. So yeah, I hope this really helped you, pile one, and I would love to hear about it. If you're open to sharing, you can write a comment. Either way, definitely give me a like and subscribe if you feel tuned to do so. But I hope to see you in the future in another video. So thank you. Nagitwa. Shekóli pile 2 to the ones who chose this very cute eagle. So I'm going to leave him here so you know that's the one you chose. Actually, I'm going to put him over here. There we go. Alright, so this is pile 2, chose the eagle. Here are your pre-chosen oracle cards. But in the meantime, we are going to look at your tarot cards. So pile 2, remember that we are looking at what do you need to know for the rest of 2023. So there's about a month and a half left, and this is post-eclipse, wild eclipses that happened in October and November. So what do they need to know? What do they need to know? Pile 2, whoops, pile 2. You guys feel a little more energetic, I will say that. Pile 2, which is actually not surprising considering that I really want that one. Okay, it's the eagle. Very eagle-eyed. So yeah, this pile, they feel very energetic or like anxious or excited or something. Let's see what's in store for you. Okay. Interesting. So I see you were battling something, or maybe you have been, or you are battling something. And I see those battles over, actually. So this could be like, it feels like a battle in your head though. Like, I'm not saying that's only where it is, but it feels like it kind of affected your entire being. So like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. I almost feel like, I don't know, kind of health related, but also I don't know, it could be various things. It could be you could have had trouble in your relationship, health related, like I said. Could be employment related to education. I don't know if you're like trying to, there's just so much coming through, and it really depends like on the person and what they're going through, right? So you're just gonna have to like relate this to what you are going through. But there has been a battle, but I feel like it's over, or it's at least ending, and you're gonna come out stronger and victorious. That's why I almost kind of thought like it could be employment or education related, because maybe you're struggling to graduate, finish those assignments. Maybe it was more, like a relationship thing. You were having problems, and you weren't sure what was happening or what was going on. You didn't know where it was gonna go. But it looks like those battles are over, and like there's reconciliation. And same with health. Like, there's been health battles lately, like, I don't know if you're going through something serious. Not to say anything isn't serious, but like, I don't know if you were constantly sick with something, or maybe you're diagnosed with something and it scared you. And yeah, like, I just get a bunch of different messages that way. Um, Maybe you weren't sure if you were in the right place, work wise or whatever. Yeah, so like I said, just whatever your situation is, that's what's going on. There was some sort of battle there, but it looks like it's over. And you're sailing away with all your victories, and yeah, you shouldn't have to worry anymore. But there's still gonna be like a, what do you call that? Like a mending period, or like coming down from going through that battle. Now let's see what your oracle cards have to say. So let's go with this one first. Ooh, it's oracle. Wait for important information. What did I just say? Like, see, maybe you don't even have that information yet, but it's looking good. Or maybe like the worst is over, so to speak. The worst of this is over, but you're still awaiting news, or like, the official, like, things are good, things are well, you know, um, or maybe there's some sort of paperwork you're waiting on. Maybe you're waiting for that phone call. Um, yeah, you're awaiting something very patiently, which is good. Let's see what else they have to say. So this is from the fairies. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So as I said, it does look like it's over. Like, the hardest part. Good things sometimes come with not so great things, and it doesn't feel good. I totally understand that. But really trust that the good is coming. It's been on its way, but it's just, yeah, it's on its way. It's coming, and just be ready for it, and it'll be for your highest good, even if it doesn't always feel comfortable. And yes, well, as I was pre-shuffling your cards, they wanted to send another message, so I pulled this out too. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So I don't know if you have a connection to the stars already, but it seems like you do. When you go outside, or you're on that drive or whatever, and you see that beautiful night sky and you see the stars so bright and so clear, it just almost takes your breath away. And you feel this like deep connection that, you don't feel in everyday life. So I think that's part of your healing too. And as it says, like, your intuition will flow more freely. So I think really trust in what you're feeling, what your gut is telling you. Like, see, you're waiting so patiently for this transformation, but you already know that good is coming and that it's over. So I would just not worry about it. Let's see what else they have to say. This is the moon, by the way. You're very close to achieving your goal. Oh my God, see? Oh my God. And that's like close to being a full moon. That is amazing. Like, I don't even feel like I have to go into details for that. Like, it's kind of, I love when this happens and it just flows so well. All right. Now let's see what your affirmation is for this. I have a safe place just for me inside my heart. All I have to do is breathe gently, close my eyes, and I can go there. That is amazing. So you can take a screenshot of this, and or you can write it down, whatever you prefer, and just remember to say this to yourself and remind yourself, because this is beautiful. There's always a safe space for us. So this is what's going to help you through this time if you're still waiting, which it kind of sounds like you are, but trust that it's going to happen for you. And now I understand kind of why you felt anxious. You know, I did say like, oh, they feel excited or anxious or something, right? Depending on what you're going through. So anyway, I hope this was helpful and I hope you enjoyed this reading, pile 2, which was this. And I hope to see you in another video in the future. So, Nagitwa. Shekóli pile 3 to the ones who chose this cute turtle. So I'm going to keep him off to the side here so you remember what pile you chose and you're on the right video. So as I mentioned earlier, this is your oracle cards that I already pre-shuffled. And now we're going to do your tarot. So this is pile 3, and what messages do they need to know? Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable. What messages does pile 3 need to know for 2023? There's only a month and a half left of 2023, so is there any messages or anything they need to know going forward? So we got, it's just one, right? It feels like 2, but there's just one there. Stop turning. Okay, there's 2, and it wants me to do one more little thing, and then, okay, there's 3. All right. All right, pile 3, what's going on with you guys? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this feels really clear. So to me, this group feels more like they are trying to manifest great things, which is awesome. They feel very confident. Like I get this like confidence and like they're so certain of what they want and they're, you know, like, but it doesn't really feel like unattainable or like your head's in the clouds or anything like that. Like it just feels like you want abundance in your life. And it could be, you know, monetary, maybe you want like a big family, or you just want to do well in your choice of career. You want great health, you want a good mindset. It just feels like they all kind of go hand in hand here. And it feels like you're already getting there, and you know, like you're basically gonna get what you want. However, it is good to keep in mind that it does take hard work, it does take dedication and consistency, but it will pay off. Okay? So yeah, this group, all groups are very different. This one feels very, yeah, very certain of what they want, and you know, they're really trying to get somewhere in life. Whether that's through health, their mindset, their goals, their, I already say health, their money, career, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I like your mindset. It's awesome. Okay, so now let's see what is going on oracle wise. What do they have for you? Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. So this is good to know, because when you start manifesting these great things, people will notice, you know, it's no secret. People will notice, like, oh, that person, they got this new car. How'd they get that when they only work here? Or like, you know, oh, they're sure like having a big family, and like, or they've changed a bit, but like in a good way, right? And some people are totally, you know, supportive of that and wish you well, but there's the other people that, you know, they're like, oh well, they're changing, or like, how come they get that, and whatever else, you know. So definitely protect yourself in whatever way you think that would be helpful. So like you can do it through energy work, light work, you could use medicines, rituals, or like medicines, like however you do it. Definitely protect yourself if this is the route you're going. Because yes, people can mess with our energies and we don't want that. So a message from the fairies: purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So maybe this is a part of your worries as well. So, like, you want this great stuff, which is great. You know, like, to each their own, you know? You're allowed to do this. You're allowed to, you know, make more money, have a bigger family, have a great mindset, have spectacular health, and just have it all, you know? Like you're allowed to do that. But I feel like maybe because you want this, you're uncertain of like what it will bring. And you know, like you're questioning yourself, like, is this right though? Like, is this who I am? Is this right? Like for me to want this, if I'm like, you're a good person. I just have that feeling like you're a really good, confident person, you know? And you just want the best for you and your family and if you're with somebody and your kids, your grandkids, or like your parents, or just everybody, right? Like you just want what's best for everybody. But also, I think this kind of ties into because your heart is so pure, because you want the best for everybody. Not everyone thinks that way, and then because of that, you still need to protect yourself because there's always that other side to it, right? The other side, the other people, the other energy. Just be mindful of that, okay? Let's see what the moon has for you. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Okay, so you might already be doing good. That's what I got from this card. Like you might already be there, but you almost feel guilty, maybe? Or like, you know, because you want good for everybody and you're just afraid and you want to protect yourself and your family and everything you work so hard for, right? But sometimes we don't always need to fight. We don't always need to worry. We don't need to, you know, overthink things. Because we all have spirit guides, we all have helpers, we all have, you know, ancestors and those types of beings that come and help us and protect us here too. So just remember that. That's just what came to me. Just remember to breathe and that everything is good. Everything is great. Don't worry about it. Your affirmation is: today I will follow Grandmother Moon. Today I will follow Grandmother Moon's lead and love myself no matter what phase I am in. So see, this is kind of affirming what I was saying, that you know, like you should love yourself no matter what. No matter what phase. If you're in the beginning, if you're halfway there, if you're past that and trying to maintain it, and you know things are calming down, and like it doesn't matter. Just be kind to yourself, be good to yourself, love yourself, and just trust that this will all work out. Okay? All right. Well, I really hope that this helped pile 3 and that you enjoyed this reading. If you feel it resonated, let me know. If you feel that you need to share, I'm totally open to that. And I would really appreciate a like and subscribe if you feel called to. But yeah, either way, I hope to see you in a future video. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you later. Nagitwa.